you know, it might not be as entertaining if it's just like this, because I really don't want to put too much commentary over it. Like I could do post commentary, but I don't want to do that either. I'd rather it just be like silent, and I don't want to do that either. But you know, if I was doing streaming, then I could pretty much talk as necessary or whatever have you, and that might not even pull some decent views either. And that'd actually take care of the flying guys decently. Hey, stop shooting me. But I don't know. If there was better support for the channel, then I'd be able to do more. And I guess it's kind of difficult to win people over when I only have so much to work with. At the same time, maybe it's one of those cases. Even if I was going to be able to do awesome shit, I should be able to manage even with limited capability. But it is tough. It is really frustrating as shit too. Like, sometimes I gotta test out settings when rendering videos, and 3 or 4 hours just to test if something works is not really an ideal, decent use of my time. And tying up my computer like that really hurts the productivity as well. Like, I'll try to do some stuff while it's spending all that time rendering, and it takes me at least twice as long to do sometimes, if not more. Like, it'll take me, I don't know. Okay, so every time I upload videos and publish them, I also submit everything to Stumble Upon. I put stuff on Pinterest. You know, it might take me 5 minutes to do everything, but it'll take me 10-15 minutes to do everything when I have videos rendering in the background. And that does it is very tedious and annoying, because there's definitely other shit I could do. I could spend my time doing more of, right? I could spend more time focusing on refining my craft. I could have that horsepower freed up where I can work on other stuff. Because yeah, when it takes me 3 or 4 hours to render videos, it can get very easy to get behind, especially when videos aren't really working out well. Like, if videos are coming out all weird and fucked up and I gotta sit there and troubleshoot the shit out of it, it can easily set me back. Like, what is it, when I did Enslaved, and I had a bunch of videos that just came out all shitty. I don't even know why they came out all shitty, right? But they came out all kinds of shitty. And I'm still not sure what happened. But like, the quality was shit. I lost like video quality. Like, I'd lose a wide range of colors, and I just, because I fucked with so many different settings, I increased my video quality overall. That didn't solve anything. But it would, like, okay, the first 15-20 seconds of the video would start out fine, and then, you know, it would just turn to crap. Like, after that, it would just it wouldn't happen all at once. It would just gradually turn to crap over the span of, I don't know, the first 20-30 seconds, if not 10 to 15 seconds. And it really sucked, because it set me. I sat there and focused on it for for about a week at least, and I still never really figured out what was going on with that, and I still never really resolved it. And I also didn't really want to put that on my channel either, like, but I also didn't want to let it go to waste, right? And I didn't want to let it go to waste. I'm trying to replace butts with ands, because my therapist mentioned that I use a but way too much, and, you know, it might be more productive or something, more positive to say and than but. Like, saying but says, like, something can't happen at the same time, I guess, if you will. While saying and is like, it can happen simultaneously, I guess. Yeah, sure, these obstacles, but it can happen at the same time, what have you. I guess if that's how they wanted to explain it. So, we'll figure out how it goes. I kind of forgot to mention the point. I know I've mentioned it elsewhere on my video, elsewhere on my channel, where, you know, I mentioned where I want to work with people, but I'm iffy about who I want to work with. But yeah, this guy I met when I was homeless, working out of McDonald's. He was homeless too, I guess. He was staying at the local shelter. And, you know, he's a Machinima sports partner. And, you know, I was like, hey, cool, that's good. I met him, he only had like 1,000 subscribers. Now he has about, like, last I looked, he had 7,000. I haven't paid attention to his shit in a long time. But yeah, last I looked, he had like 7,000 subscribers in the course of about a year or something. But, like, you know, I check his channel every now and then, because last I checked, he was having issues with Machinima, and that was right after I joined. So I started paying attention, because, hey, I'm having problems with Machinima. Maybe you'll figure it out. We can figure out something, and how we can double team Machinima or what have you. And that's done. I'm done with these things right now. There's one more, but I'm going to take care of it at a later point that I'm going to take care of it. So, but anyway, where else am I trying to go with that? What am I trying to say? What am I trying to cover? I can't remember if there's anything else on this island over here, but there is still something that I do want to grab over here. I think I gotta mess with that guy. We do some fishing things with him, and I get another, like another thing that boosts my one of my skills or something, I guess, or it just adds an additional thing that I can do, I guess. But I'm gonna take care of that in my own time, because I've already been dragging this out quite a bit. But yeah, anyway, I met this guy when I was at McDonald's, and we were both homeless, and you know, we got to talking. I could easily sense that he didn't really care for me, or didn't take a liking to me, or I didn't sell him, you know, on what I was trying to do. Like I'd feel like I was saying that, oh, I just started YouTube, and he would like scoff at me, like, oh, haha, I've already been doing YouTube for a year, and you ain't shit, right? So I kind of felt that little bit of thing that I picked up from our talking, but you know, I didn't dwell on it. I was like, whatever, let's just keep it moving, let's do some work. So he was like, okay, yeah, I'll do some work with you, but I forgot what it was. Like, I really just brought it up because I was about to leave McDonald's at that time. Like, I was on my way out, he came in, we sat down, we chatted for about 5, 10, 15 minutes or something, and we're like, okay, cool, we'll work it out. You know, I subscribed to him on YouTube, he didn't pay attention to me at all, and, you know, I tried to keep in touch with him, and I followed his, you know, I paid attention for like a year, and I forget at the time, but I finally did, you know, I wasn't homeless anymore, I found some place to stay, but at the same time, I also started having car troubles where I wasn't able to get around, so I held off on getting back to him about working on stuff, and finally when I did, let me see, yeah, finally when I got a hold of him, you know, he forgot who I was. Like, I even showed him my channel as we were sitting there talking. And, you know, I felt kind of insulting, but whatever, I guess. Unless he was making it clear that he didn't care and he just wanted me to get the hint before we continued our conversation. But, yeah, so let me see. I go in here and something's gonna happen. It's gonna be story. So hopefully I remember where we're going with this. There you are, Pooch. Looking pleased with yourself, huh? But never mind that. You know that Demon Island out of the sea disappeared in the cloud petals before my very eyes, and the water dragons calmed down too. Something good about to happen, I'm sure of it. Well, how about... Do we automatically give it to him or no? I don't think so. Howdy there, I'll make it to the Dragon Palace. I reckon you're pleased with taking a dog pound now that awful demon has gone away, huh? I offered treasure box. Okay, we do it automatically. Well, I'll be... If it ain't that treasure box I've been looking for, y'all went to the Dragon Palace to get it for me then. Thank you kindly. That time I drowned, they revived me at the Dragon Palace. See, that's why I'm stuck in a body that just won't get any older. I always look like a youngin' forever and ever. Meanwhile, everyone wants around me getting older and older. But with this treasure box, I reckon I can return to normal. And there we go. Cough, cough. Phew. Well, how do I look? Honey, is that really you? It sure is. Your husband's back. And they do one of those corny hugs again. You're back. Finally, you've come back to me. And I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowhere. I'll never leave you again, dear. Well, he never really left her because he was a kid, but that would have been kind of creepy, wouldn't it have been? So, yeah, anyway, I was following this guy for a year, and he just started saying some off-the-wall shit. Like, he was having a problem with Machinima. He just started calling him out, calling her a bitch, and all this nasty fucking derogatory shit. And, okay, I get it. Machinima is fucking around. But, it doesn't... And you shouldn't have to do all that shit to get their attention. At the same time, you know, I can't... That shit is not cool. So I was already at that point where I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy, really. And then... then he started saying some racist shit. Like, he's talking and he's like, oh, I'm gonna be quiet for a moment because I'm passing these people and they're talking Mexican talk. And right there, it's like, oh man, what the fuck? So, you know, at that point, I pretty much gave up on this guy, moved on, and have since unsubscribed to his ass. Because I ain't fucking with that. I ain't trying to bring that kind of bullshit to my channel, right? Shit, if anything, I'm gonna start with my Spanish. That'd be actually kind of cool to work with somebody and we throw down in some Spanish, what have you. But anyway, I don't need to drag this on. I mean, I'm getting kind of carried away. I was actually kind of on a roll. And I don't get that chance very often, because there's always dialogue to read in here, and that always throws me off. But with that, as usual, it's always appreciated. Like, subscribe, favorite, comment, share. Go ahead and share any thoughts you had as to anything I've covered here, anything I went over. You know, any constructive feedback is awesome. I use what I can work with what limited capabilities I have. But, you know, like I said, any additional support is always appreciated. It's always awesome. Always thankful for it. Even that one little thing, even one comment a week, is fucking awesome, right? But, you know, I hope to see you again for more Ōkami videos on my channel. Or I would hope to see you elsewhere on my channel amongst the 3,000 and counting videos that I have on my channel. Or I hope to see you elsewhere on YouTube. And, you know, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching my crappy shit. And, yeah, I hope to see you around again very soon. Cool.